Transportation is important to everyone, but if there is a lot of them, the environment will be in trouble. In Vietnam, there are over 30 million motorbikes and 4 million cars that are contributing to the increasing air pollution. So to shift the environmental burden, today technology is heading towards a much greener path with the invention of electric transportation.
But this is not a new age technology. The world's first electric car was a tricycle invented by a French inventor Gustave Eiffel. It was operated using a rechargeable battery and the engines could reach the speed of 3.6 km per hour. This event had opened a new era of transportation in the 19th century. However, electric car began to lose its position in the automobile market as gasoline became cheaply available. In addition, poor charging system made electric cars limited to urban use. In 1910, the emergence of electrification revived public appeal towards e-mobility as it allowed easier and quicker operation of the engines. Today, as people are having greater concern over the environmental issues, electric vehicles technology and design continue to be innovated. Compared to old versions in the earlier day, the modern air transports are now equipped with advanced battery packs to optimize the speed and increase convenience for users.
One of the leading providers of electric scooter in Vietnam now is VinFast, taking lead by making models that only cost 12.9 million dong. This price has lowered the barrier of cost to purchase electric vehicle in the country. Ryan Citron, senior analyst with Navigant Research in Vancouver, affirms that in Vietnam, the potential market size for electric vehicle is still strong over the longer terms due to the huge population that already use two-wheelers for transportation. Along with the urban transformation wave through major cities across Southeast Asia, VinFast is targeting to double its 2020 sales to 112,000 e-bikes sold in 2021. Vivek Vaida, associate partner at Frost & Sullivan, also said at a workshop about efficiency of hybrid technology on March 30th, 2021, that hybrid electrical vehicles are expected to account for 30.4% of total cars in Vietnam by 2030. However, the rise in electric infrastructure could mean additional strains on its already taxed power grids. The country is becoming increasingly reliant on imported energy to support its economic growth. Nevertheless, Vingroup has recently launched its first electric bus in Vietnam. Starting off with Gia Lâm, Hanoi, Vingroup has announced plans for 3,000 e-buses across the country in the upcoming time. With this, it is now clear to see that Vietnam is taking a turn towards a more eco-friendly substitute to our already common culture of riding two-wheelers and buses. It is safe to assume that in the coming years, Vietnam's market for electric vehicle will increase significantly.
The reason for electric vehicles' increasing popularity is their positive impact on the environment. For instance, on inner city roads, electric vehicles consume 5.6 liters per 100 kilometers in rush hours, 4.8 liters in normal hours, and 4.6 liters on highways. Meanwhile, the figures are 10.3, 11.2, and 5.7 liters respectively for petrol-run cars. Regarding emission quality, electric vehicles are permitted to cut from 18.5 to 57.4% of the volume of toxic gas emitted into the environment. However, in spite of all the aforementioned environmental positive effects electric vehicles can have, controversies around this area remain. The question raised is whether or not electric vehicles are truly environmentally friendly. First, if the power used to fuel electric cars is not generated from renewable energy sources like wind or solar energy, but instead comes from burning fossil fuels, the CO2 emissions will be even higher than that of traditional transportation, as its pollution is already made in some distant power plant. Secondly, the power used to fuel electric cars is stored in a battery that has high environmental costs. Such batteries are made of rare earth elements like lithium, cobalt, nickel, and graphite. These rare earth elements only exist beneath the surface of the earth, so the extraction depends on mining activities which require very polluting processes. To produce 1 ton of rare earth element, 75 tons of acid waste, and 1 ton of radioactive residues is also made.